Yeah, this is the Zuwei. Got it set up now. I did a sneaky peek on this one and I thought I'd just play it a little bit in front of the camera. Sounds decent. That's the middle. Bridge. Sorry, neck. Bridge. A bit more of that spanky sound, you know. Yeah, rosewood veneer, both back and sides, with the basswood middle, which is kind of cool. Black pickguard, what do you call it? Ashtray bridge there. Normal setup with the single coil and the lipstick pickup. Rich light. I'm going to do a video on rich light soon. I'm seeing a lot of misinformation being printed about it, but anyway, companies have been using this kind of material for a while now. It's not new, although you're just starting to see it come into the lower end as a ebony substitute, because ebony is being basically farmed out of existence and is only available in one country left. I think Taylor bought all the stocks, so it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. But I think this actually fooled me at first. I thought that this was actually an ebony fretboard. It actually fooled me for a while, and then I realized that it was slightly different, very subtly different, but it feels good. So this is the, they don't really have model numbers on these, but this is a Zuwei. And since I got this, I picked up a second one to show you. Let me plug it in here. And this one's fun. It's another Zuwei. Much hotter pickups. Yeah, much brighter pickups than these. Slightly out of tune, just set it up. But this one comes with a Floyd Rose licensed bridge, probably the cheapest. I've never had a Tele with a Floyd, and I saw this going cheap on eBay, so I grabbed it. It's fairly standard tuners with the locking system here. I've got it locked now. It's still a little bit out of tune. It's still strings are stretching and everything, but you can see there's a humbucker in the bridge. So it's humbucker, lipstick, maple fretboard this time, and it is a glued on piece of maple. It's not all one maple neck. Yeah, and this is the sort of metallic silver with the black pickguard, which I think is a sharp finish. You know me, I prefer my wood grain finishes, but if I'm going to go for a sparkly guitar, I like this sort of gray metallic sparkle with the black pickguard. I think it looks sharp, and the silver, all silver hardware. But this is Zuwei. The thing about this one I've noticed is, let me turn it down a bit. is that the neck is a little bit thicker, a bit chunkier. It feels more like a 50s Fender shaped neck. So there's a little bit more meat in the neck on this one, whereas the other one with the Rich Light fingerboard is a little bit skinnier. So interesting that the specs are so different between these two models. The tuners are slightly different. Those are sort of vintage button tuners. These are your bog standard chrome tuners that you see on a lot of instruments. The tree here is not that great. That could be switched out. The locking system so far is okay. I had to adjust the tremolo quite a little bit. It was sitting too deep in the cavity. I've adjusted it so it sits level and can go either way. Other than that, I had to do some fret end stuff on both guitars and set the action. The action was too high on both guitars. That one there, I had to really crank down the action. And the bad thing about that, let me show you very quickly, is that now on the saddles, the screws are sticking out too far. So if you palm mute, you can feel them, which is a bit annoying. What I might have to do on this one is do a very, very slight neck shim, and then put those saddles back up so where those screws aren't sticking out. Not a terribly big deal, but it's not something most people are going to want to do. I don't know. If you don't palm mute, then you can play it like this. It's no problem. So two Zuwei guitars. No model numbers on these. I think there are various sellers selling these on eBay. This one comes in a white and silver finish. There's also other Strat, super Strat looking guitars with the Floyd Rose, no pick guard. I've seen a red one, a green one with this same maple fretboard. Be aware that of the 4 or 5 sellers that are selling these, some of them are all China, so you have to wait for them to be delivered from China. But there are a couple that do have a US presence, whereas where half of their stock are shipped out of the US and where half is shipped out of China. When I went to buy these, I clicked on the US only for item location, so I wouldn't be dealing with shipping from China. I've decided not to do that during COVID. I've had shipping issues, so I'm not doing that at the moment. So I got these from, I think I think they were both from a California warehouse. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this. It's a fun little jam machine. It's out of tune, which is going to annoy people. But anyway, there it is. 2 Zuwei guitars. This one is the latest. I'll give you a close-up there. It's quite nice. It's fun to play. It's fun to set up. I've got it to where I kind of like it. I'm just, now still stretching the strings out and seeing if this tuning system, this locking tremolo system, will keep tune. That's often the complaint against Floyd Rose guitars, isn't it? So we'll see how it goes. But I thought I'd show these to you. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them, how long I'm going to have them. So I wanted to do a video before they disappear. All right, folks. See you on the next one.